If you are still manually counting doors, windows, or areas in Revit, you're wasting your time. Today I'll show you how to let Revit do all the calculations automatically using schedules. Hello everyone, welcome back to ARCHI Tools. In today's tutorial, we are going to understand one of the most powerful tools in Revit, that is schedules. By the end of this video, you will be able to create, customize, filter, and format schedules like a professional. For creating a schedule, you need to go into the view ribbon panel, and in that we have an option for schedules. If I drop down this, we have various types of schedules which we can make. The most important ones are the schedule by quantities and the material takeoffs. So we'll discuss these two options in this tutorial. Let's begin with the schedule of quantities. So let's say you want the quantity of the total number of doors in your project, and you require to provide your costing and your listing according to that. So you need to prepare a schedule based on costing, and as well as the count is also mentioned in that schedule. How we can create that? Just go into this option of schedules and quantities, and here I have to provide a category name. So it will be a door. So I'll search for door, and the category for door will appear in the category list. You can select this and just provide your schedule name, and you just select the phase. So I have created everything in my new construction phase. So I'll go ahead and click on OK. After that, it will ask for the fields. So fields are the columns of information that you choose to display inside a schedule. Are first of all, we would require the family of doors. So I'll select this. And in order to select it in my schedule list, I need to use this add parameter key over here. Just need to click on this and it will be moved towards the right hand side. Similarly, I would require family of type and type as well. And also, if you find that by mistake you have moved any field and you don't require it, you can just click it back by using this remove parameter option. So I'll place it over here. Next is we would require the count, and let's say if we also require the width as well, so I'll add it. Otherwise, we'll add search for the height also. I'll add it. What more do we require? Oh, okay. I'll add level as well, and I would search for the cost because I would require the to take the total cost of that. So I'll select this cost. We have a field available for the cost, and you can just drag it over here. Now, if you are not happy with the arrangement, you can move the fields above and below also by using this move parameter up and down option. So let's say you want your level next to the family. So you can select this level and click on above till you get this value on the desired location. Once you're done, just press on OK. Let's see how this list has been created. So this is the list that is created, and we have different levels in a project. So currently I have up till second floor in my project. So it is showing all the doors related to ground floor till second floor. Now the next thing which you would observe is it is showing the count in a singular manner. That means every item is counting itself as singular based on its placement. So how we can just arrange our total count based on the door types we have. For example, for single flush door, I would require all the single flush door to be in a single bunch, and the total count of that should be counted overall. How we can do that? So in the pyramid, in the properties of this schedule, you would find sorting and grouping option. Just click on this, and what I would like to sort by, yes, I would like to sort it by family. So I'll search for family over here. Next thing, I would just untick this, itemize every instance, and just press on OK. Now, so the schedule has been sorted, but it is only sorted based on the family. And as you can see, the level the level field is currently showing varies because we have not sorted based on the level. So I'll just go on the sorting and grouping option, and just I'll provide another sorting option for that. So my first priority would be sort by name, that is fine, and then by level. So I'll select on this and just take on untick on itemize every instance. Now let's see what happens. So it is sorting first of all based on the family, and then afterwards it will be sorting the doors based on the levels as well. So we have automatic single door on first floor. The count for that is 3. On second floor, its count is 4. And the ground floor single flush we have total count 4. For first floor we have 6, and for the second floor we have 9. Now coming on to calculating of the cost. So we need to be aware of what is the single unit cost, and we have to provide that value first of all. So let's say for the single flush door, the cost is 10,000. So you can provide your value in this and just press on enter. So it will just update over on overall all the families like this. And the single glazed door, which is, if I highlight this in model, this is our door, that is a sliding door. So I think it would be costlier than that. So I'll keep it at 20,000, let's say, and press on enter. Just press on OK. Similar way, I will provide the value for this as well. Now we have provided the cost, but you can see that these are coming as in varies option. Why this is coming? Because the family and type is varying. So we need to just differentiate the sorting also by family and type. So I'll go into sorting and grouping, and again I will sort it by family and type, and let's see what happens. So I've sorted it again, and see we have a few more values in which we have not provided anything. That's why it was coming uh, varies. So I'll just provide my values over here. Okay, so we are good to go, and the unit cost of all the items are provided. So for providing the total cost, we need to just multiply the count with the cost. How I can do that? Just go into the formatting, and here we have an option in this cost, and currently no calculation has been set. We can just use this calculate totals. In this, once we select the calculate totals, it will calculate the total cost based on the count. If I press on OK, see the value has changed as a total. Now let's say you want to know the total cost of all the doors, how much cost it is coming. So again, I'll just go to my sorting and grouping on this, and here we have an option of grand totals. You can just select this and press on OK, and it will show you the total number of doors, that is 26, and the total amount of considering all the cost. We have discussed our schedule properties based on fields, sorting and grouping, and formatting. Let's discuss how filters and appearance plays role. So if I go into edit, here we have an option of editing the filter. Similar way we were just doing filters in visibility graphics, this is applicable to schedules as well. So let's say we want to filter by level, and we want only level which is the ground level. I can select this and just press on OK. So the values will appear, and the grand totals and the cost would adjust automatically in the schedule. So that is the role of filter. And the appearance part is how your schedule will appear in your sheet. So I'll quickly drag the schedule into one of the sheets so as to have a better look of the appearance. So we have a line border, and we have a text size and the text type which is already present in default. We can adjust the appearance of this just by going into the appearance. Let's say you want your grid lines, that is currently thin lines. You can have it in medium lines as well. And if you want your grid in headers, footers with the spaces, you can keep it on. Let's see what happened. So currently you are not able to see any change just because the line weight is not currently on. But for keeping your line weight on, you can press on TL. See, this is the difference which is coming. If I press on TL, currently previously it was thin line, and now it has gone to medium lines. Next, I'll just go into this appearance, and let's see if we have an option for the outline. And let's see, we have various options. Let's keep it somewhat like mm, let's keep it at red dash, so we'll be able to see it more clearly. So you can provide a border like this if you want. And similar way, if you want a particular shading in this door schedule, just select on this cell, and here we have an option of shading. You can click on this, provide a particular shade, and that way you will be able to provide your shade. Just make sure that it is applicable for only the headings and the fields, not for the values. And the last point which we are left with the appearance is the text type. So it currently default is set. You can have the various text types which is already made in our project. So I'll just select one of the options just to show how it is looking. So in that way, you can change your sizes and the font types as well. Now we will talk about creating a schedule using material takeoff. So a material takeoff is different from a normal schedule, as normal schedule extracts element data like doors, windows, walls, and so on, while a material takeoff extracts individual material quantities as well inside those elements. For example, a wall may contain brick, plaster, and paint. So material takeoff can calculate each material separately. Let's go ahead and create a material takeoff schedule. For that, you just need to go into view, and in drop down of schedule, here is an option of material takeoff. So let's go ahead and create a material schedule related to the walls, and we will see how it uh, can be used for calculating the cost of paint surfaces and other materials. So I'll search for the category of wall, select this, and provide my name. This one is fine, and phasing is also okay. I'll press on OK. Next thing, similar way of the quantification, I have to provide my fields. So let's provide first of all type, and I think width is required. I'll move it. Area is required, so I'll provide the area. Next, I need to provide the information related to the material. So in your quantification of schedules, you won't find such fields related to the materials. But in material takeoff, you would find various options which is dedicated to material. So you can add material by area, material by paint, and the material cost field as well. I'll add length also and move it above. Okay, so let's just go ahead and create a schedule. So our schedule has been made, and we have various categories based on the fields that is provided. So in the cost, we don't have an option right now, and it is related to the material cost. So and in the material as paint, since I haven't painted any walls, so it is showing no. Let's just go into one of the wall types and provide a paint in this. For that, just select one of the walls, and on the top you would find highlight in model option. Just go into the 3D and apply your paint by using PT option. I'll provide this one 4185. That is fine, and I'll provide this side as well and press on done. The next thing is I would like to provide my per square meter cost of that material. So for that, you can either just go into this material cost, and material is paint is currently set as yes. There you can provide your cost, and you can also check in the material, just going into manage and just searching for that material which we have just applied in order to see that any change has appeared. So in the identity, you would find the cost option over here, that is changed to 1000 since I have changed it from my schedule over here. So both the things are matching. Now I need to calculate the total cost of that material. So material cost is having based on per square feet quantity. For providing my total cost of this much area, I have to go into formatting, and in this go into the material cost, and I have to change this no calculation. But you can see that this is not selectable right now, so I cannot go into selection mode and calculate totals in this. So I have to create one of my new fields for that. So in order to create a formula that is acting as a total cost, I have to go into this fx and provide total cost as name, formula, discipline common is fine, and this would be my currency. So I'll select currency. The formula would be material cost, which will be multiplied by, and the form and the sign for that is star mark for multiplication. So this one I need to multiply it by area. I'll select both of them. So the multiplication is occurring in this, but it will still not work if I press on OK, because it is having inconsistent units. So in order to provide a consistent unit, I have to divide it by the area of the total in squares, since cost and area is multiplying, and because of that unit is differing, so I have to divide. For that divide, you have to use this sign of slash and 1 square feet. So for feet, I will provide 1 feet, and for providing a value for square, you have to use this drop up sign and provide 2. So this is the calculation you need to be aware, and just press on OK. So we have created a field which is calculating the total cost now. And now you can just go ahead and do sorting grouping. select this grand totals, and in the formatting, you just need to go into this field of total cost that we have just created and select calculate totals in this, and we will get our total cost calculation like this. So this is all related to the schedules. I hope this is clear to you, and let me know in the comments box if you are facing any queries related to the same. Like and subscribe to our channel if you find this helpful. See you in the next video.